Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here, returning to you for another movie review again that I got a chance to finish up for The Watchers, the Dakota Fanning movie that I got a chance to check out for myself to see what I was going to think of this hour and 41-minute movie. So it's not a very long movie, but I'm going to discuss what I watched for this movie overall and let you know my thoughts on The Watchers. So let's dive into this movie review now. Dakota Fanning plays two characters in this movie. Give me a second, I gotta pause the video real quick. I am so sorry, guys, that I had to pause the video for a second. I was getting a phone call from my mom, so she needed something from me. But I'm gonna discuss what I watched for The Watchers and let you know my thoughts on this movie overall, so let's dive into this movie review. Now, the premise of the story is about these certain things called the Watchers, these monster-like creatures, but in reality, you get to find out what they truly are. And if you've already seen this movie since it's been out for like a couple months, you find out that they're fairies. But I think dark fairies in a way. So with this story and the premise, I think Dakota Fanning's performance was kind of mid, and most of the performances were pretty mid. This movie was bad with how it's turned out for the final product. It didn't offer anything interesting. The ending to it was just like, are you fucking kidding me? This is boring as shit. And I was bored out of my mind with this film. And I just didn't like it. It's plain and simple. So, with the whole story adding up, Dakota Fanning gets lost in this forest or whatever, where the Watchers live, and this girl Madeline, this lady Madeline, actually finds her and says, you got 5 seconds to get in here before they come. And basically she invites them, pretty much Mina in, and basically there's a lot of things that get explained in this movie, but with the runtime it was going for, this was shit. I hated this movie. This is one of the worst movies of 2024 so far. Not one of the worst, but it's not a good movie. It will be on the worst movies of 2024. And I just was highly disappointed with this film, because I was really interested to see how M. Night Shyamalan's daughter, Ishana Night Shyamalan, I think is her name, that directed this film. I was trying to see how she would do with filmmaking this movie and writing the script and everything. This was not good. It was just not, the final product wasn't good in my opinion. This is one of the worst films I've seen so far. And if I were to give this movie its deserved score, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 10. Fuck this film. It can go straight in the dumpster and live in that dumpster, because this movie was cringe. And it's just, the storyline was boring. It didn't have anything interesting to keep you on your seat. And this is a movie you kind of want to fall asleep to, for sure, for the 101 minutes of this film. It's not good. So, and I was trying to get into the story, but I was highly disappointed. So 4.5 out of 10 for The Watchers for this film. I don't know, the story just didn't seem interesting. Felt like a snooze fest, and the performances were mid, but it's the story you gotta really be interested in to see how it turns out for the final product. And the final product for it is just crap. So, this had nothing interesting to keep you on your seat, and the movie turned out to be dog shit. So, basically, 4.5 out of 10 for The Watchers. I hope you enjoyed this movie review. I was just highly disappointed with it. with how it turned out with the whole Dark Fairies thing. It's just like, what the fuck is this bullshit? So, with that being said, thank you for watching this movie review tonight, and I'll see you in my next review.